Across the world, there are hundreds of millions of cows. But only one breed makes billionaires fight over every single gram of its meat. A breed so valuable that the wealthy are willing to pay fortunes just to purchase a single drop of semen. That breed is Wagyu, the living diamond of Japan, where every cow has a family tree more detailed than royalty, receives more luxurious care than many humans, and turns ordinary farmers into millionaires just by knowing how to raise them. But what makes this breed so insanely expensive that 1 kilogram of its meat could buy you a brand new iPhone? And how can the green pastures of Japan print billions of dollars each year? This is the untold story of the money printing machine called Wagyu beef. Wagyu isn't just a cattle breed. It's an entire royal bloodline with 4 main genetic branches, each with its own distinct characteristics, tightly regulated by the Japanese government. The birth certificate of every cow is logged into a national pedigree registry, recording every ancestor in meticulous detail, so much so that each animal has a documented lineage as precise as a royal family archive. Drops of semen or purebred Wagyu embryos are auctioned privately, starting from $20,000 to $50,000 per breeding session. A single superstar bull can earn over $1 million a year just from its genetics, without ever stepping foot in a pasture. Even a newborn Wagyu calf, minutes after birth, can fetch $10,000, dozens of times more than an average calf. At one point, exporting Wagyu genetics was so restricted that semen was stored in safes like gold, and only long-established farmers with ancestral rights were allowed access to this priceless DNA. Born a $1 million celebrity, a Wagyu cow is raised like true royalty. Each one has its own private stall, temperature carefully adjusted by the hour to eliminate stress. They listen to classical music or calming sound waves all day long, are brushed, bathed in warm water, and massaged with sake or soft brushes to improve blood circulation, reduce anxiety, and create that legendary marbling of fat in every fiber of meat. Their daily diet is nothing short of gourmet. Barley, corn, rice, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, all weighed down to the gram and divided into multiple meals per day. Some farms even let them drink beer or light alcohol to stimulate appetite, encouraging them to eat more and develop richer marbling. Over 3 years, one Wagyu cow consumes over 5 tons of feed, hundreds of liters of fresh water, and costs around $20,000 to $30,000 to raise. But by the time it's sold, a prime-grade A5 Wagyu cow can bring in $50,000 to $100,000, not counting the profits from breeding. Farmers say they talk to their cows daily, call them by name, because if the cow gets stressed, skips a meal, or loses sleep, thousands of dollars could vanish overnight. When Wagyu reaches maturity and meets all the strict requirements, its real journey begins. The selection process is ruthless. 85% to 90% of cattle are rejected, leaving only those with perfect marbling, ideal color, and flawless texture to earn the prestigious A5 rating. Those that don't make the cut are sold locally at a much lower price, but the A5 elite cattle are golden tickets that can change a farmer's life. At processing plants, every step of butchering is performed with surgical precision. Specialized knives, sharp as scalpels, slice with millimeter accuracy to preserve the marbled structure. Meat is examined for color, elasticity, moisture, and fat distribution under standardized lighting. Then it's vacuum-packed, kept at a controlled temperature between 2 and 0 degrees, and shipped in specialized containers. To prevent counterfeiting, high-end Wagyu exports are tagged with chips or blockchain-based QR codes, allowing full traceability back to the exact cow. A deviation of just 1 or 2 degrees during transport or a delay of a few hours could wipe out tens of thousands of dollars in value. Some flights carrying Wagyu are insured for millions because a single container of this beef can be worth as much as a truckload of gold. When Wagyu finally reaches Michelin-starred restaurants or luxury dining venues, it is no longer just food. It becomes a symbol of power and prestige. A single A5 Wagyu steak can sell for $500 to $2,000, sometimes even more. People aren't just paying for a piece of meat melting in their mouths. They're paying for the story behind it. A cow raised like a king, nurtured with relentless patience and meticulous Japanese craftsmanship. A delicacy so rare that the world competes to taste it even once in a lifetime. Japan cleverly keeps supply scarce, making Wagyu rarer and more expensive, maintaining its title as the pinnacle of beef for decades. Some restaurants serve Wagyu exclusively to VIP clients who book months, even years in advance, turning it into a badge of status in high society. From the small pastures of Japan, Wagyu has risen to become the king of beef, a multi-billion-dollar empire built on perfect genetics, obsessive farming standards, surgical processing, and genius marketing. Wagyu farmers have transformed cattle raising into a luxury industry, where every cow is a living diamond and every slice of beef is worth more than gold. That is why Wagyu isn't just meat. It's heritage, it's art, it's a luxury dream the world longs to experience at least once in a lifetime.